Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. I hope you are all doing well. I just wanted to share with you guys my newest build. This is a 308 pistol AR-10. Now I know what you're thinking. Switch, why would you build one of those? And trust me, when I found the guys who were starting to make these on the Full 30 forum page talking about it, I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't really figure out why you'd want a 308 pistol. So shooterrex and JTalon83 are 308 AR forum guys, and they're also on Full 30 forum. And they started talking about their builds and what made them build the builds in the first place. Turns out, CDNN has SIG 716 barrels in stock. Now, I was like, okay, SIG 716 barrel. I have a SIG 716, it's extremely accurate. Tell me more about these barrels. So, went to CDNN, they're chrome lined, 12.5 inch, phosphate finish, 7.62 by 51 chambering, 1 in 10 twist barrels. $49.99. I was sold. Right there. Then and there I was sold. So $49.99 for the barrel. They also had an upper with this rail by Remington for $89.99. And it is the slick side, just so you know. And it was kind of hard for me to, start thinking that this was a bad idea building one of these. So the one thing you got to remember is that the 716 is an external piston driven system. And right now I have this as an impingement piston system. So like any normal conventional AR-15, AR-10. The reason that's important to mention is because the gas port, which on this particular barrel is 0.068 of an inch, is probably another inch forward of where it would be on a normal AR-15, AR-10 barrel. So the important thing to mention here is that you can't use a normal carbine length or mid-length gas tube on this particular rifle. You have to get a custom one. But that's not a problem, and we'll get to that. So the bolt carrier is a Toolcraft bolt carrier, and that's from Joe Bob Outfitters. And if you haven't been to Joe Bob Outfitters, I highly recommend you go to there because it's great. Trust me. So that was $169.95 for the bolt carrier, for 308 bolt carrier. This comp on here, it's basically like an A2 style comp. And that was from Palmetto State Armory for $24.95. So I really wouldn't even make one for cheaper. The charging handle, I went a little fancy on the charging handle with a Strike Industries charging handle. That was $35.95. The gas block is a low-profile gas block from Joe Bob Outfitters, and I was extremely impressed with the machine fit and finish of that low-profile gas block. That was only $19.95. Magpul 20-round magazine, it was $18.95. Joe Bob Outfitters again. The complete lower with the nickel bar on trigger, hammer, and the SB Tactical SB A4 collapsible stock is all Palmetto State Armory. This was $259.99, and it does have a rubberized grip, kind of comfortable. So that brings us to the gas tube to make this a complete rifle. I went to White Oak Armament, and they custom made me an 11 1/4 inch gas tube, and that was only $40, and it only took 5 weeks from the time I ordered it to the time it arrived at my front doorstep to get it in. So the interesting thing about this is I dimpled the barrel because there's a couple of set screws on the bottom of the gas block, and you don't have to make a spacer, but since it's me and I'm in my shop, I made a stainless steel spacer out of 303 stainless. So after everything was said and done, it was $709.76 for this rifle. Now you could have gone with a cheaper charging handle. I've seen these AR-10 charging handles go for 20 bucks. So, you can knock a little bit of price off of there, another 15 bucks off of that. Make it, $694.76. Now, this optic here, this was from Euro Optic. They were kind of blowing out Nikon scopes, and they still are if you go there. And this 1 to 4 by 24 30mm tube M Tactical Nikon scope was only $139.95. And these rings are Burris Tactical 30mm rings. I got them for 40 bucks. So in all honesty, it's a very, very affordable 308. And the nice part about it being pistol sized, and I know, a 308 pistol, but once you shoot it, you'll get it. Because going through doorways, getting in and out of vehicles is a breeze with this. And you have the 7.62 by 51 cartridge backing you up, or 308 if you will. So it was really interesting to be able to go to Full 30 Forum, talk to these guys, see what they've done, and then make a creation all my own. And it's really affordable too, for all intents and purposes. So that's really all I got for you. I did try to take a little bit of a shooting video with this, but the particular indoor range that I had went to didn't allow videotaping, so it's a little interesting, but here it is. So that's all I got for you guys. Always remember that loose is fast, brakes only slow you down, and pistol 308s can be really, really fun. Trust me on this. Anyhow, be safe and have fun on the range, and we'll see you next time.